To this story now, 3 private security companies are taking legal action against Prasa. They accuse the rail agency of abruptly terminating their contracts. Now, the 3 companies, Tuma Security Services, Sichaba Protection and Supreme Security Services, claim they were informed to stop their services on the same day they learned that their contract had been terminated. For more on this, we're joined by Ngwangu. He is from Tuma Security Services, one of the companies affected here. Mr. Ngwangu, thank you very much for your time. So, who informed you that your contracts were terminated and what were the reasons given?
I got a call from the area manager, Mr. Blom, who's the area manager of an area I'm providing service to. He told me that at 10 to 5 on the 1st of November that our services or my services are not needed anymore.
And was there no reason given beyond that?
The reason was that he got instruction from the regional offices that the contract has been terminated.
Who have you approached then?
Without any reason, yes.
Okay. So who have you approached then to try and find out exactly why your services were terminated?
I wrote an email to him, Mr. Blom, as my point of contact at Prasa, to ask as to what were the reasons for terminating the contract. He then responded by telling me that this contract was supposed to end on the 31st of October. But I argued that it was the first now. You've created an impression to me that I'm carrying on for November as it had happened for October as well.
All right, so the usual practice, therefore, was that if the deadline or the termination date is allowed to lapse and you continue rendering services into the next month, you automatically assume that the contract is still in force. Has that been the practice?
That is what we assumed. I assume that the contract is still carrying on because the very same thing happened at the end of September. They never contacted us to tell us that now they are now terminating. On the 2nd of October, they gave us a letter telling that we continue for the whole of October. Now I assumed this created an expectation to me that the same will happen for November.
Mr. Ngwangu, the services...
They shouldn't have left me... Yes.
The security services on the trains, though, is that it has been poor. People get mugged. People get pickpocketed. Surely your services have not been up to scratch as well. Would you agree?
I do not agree at all. There was a risk assessment before this tender which we're doing was out. Metro management, or Prasa management rather, they reduced the numbers of the security guards. Where we used to place about 4 guards, we now place 2 guards. You know the crime situation in the country. 2 people cannot man a station worth hundreds of millions. So huge. I don't know what informed them for reducing those numbers.
Just as a final question to you, therefore,
the blame is not with us, it's the leadership.
All right. Final question to you.
I beg yours?
Final question to you. The amount of contract, the actual amount that you were contracted for, as Xuma Security. How much was your contract worth? And you're now intending to sue Prasa. What will be the argument that you present in court?
The argument is that they let us work on the 1st of November. That created an impression to me that I was carrying on. And as a result of that, I didn't notify my employees that the contract is ending. The notification I had given my employees ended on the 31st of October. When nothing did not happen, I assumed, okay, I'm carrying it on. We started the 6 a.m. shift. At 10 to 5 in the afternoon or in the evening, I received that call. So we were asking them to let us finish November. Then, because we know that at the end the contract must end.
You've not told me the amount that this contract is worth.
Mine is 3.2 million a month, mine. I don't know the others, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr.
I employ more than 400 people, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. So those 400 people, their jobs now on the line. Mr. Steti Ngwangu, he is from Xuma Security Services.